Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me. This is Niall's weekly roundup. Today is the 4th of November 2024. So where do we start? This is a disturbing video I'm going to make. So we're going to start in Ballaghaderreen in County Roscommon. Now these are unconfirmed reports, but a lot of people are telling me, a lot of people on social media are saying that a young Irish boy in his teens has been gang raped by a load of migrants. Welcome to modern progressive liberal Ireland. So our young children now are getting gang raped by migrants, are they? Shocking news is coming out now from Ballaghaderreen, County Roscommon. They have seen, over the past decade or so, they've seen large inroads of migrants going into Ballaghaderreen, and it's an unrecognisable, unsafe town. So our thoughts and prayers with the young boy. Unconfirmed reports yet, but this is what we're seeing on social media, and people are sending me messages from that area. Here's a story closer to home in Letterkenny, County Donegal. A young girl was raped in the town centre in Letterkenny. Again, there's no description of the attacker. We don't know who it is. But again, that's just another example of how our women are not safe. Our children are not safe. They cannot walk the streets of Letterkenny. Like, I used to go out when I was younger in Letterkenny, out to the pubs and the bars, and I had no problem at all. It was all Irish, completely homogenous. We all had a good time. Women could walk the streets at night and not have any problems. But now we're here weekly reports of assaults and rapes on women in Letterkenny. It's no longer safe, and this must stop. We must speak out now and tell the truth. Moving on to Belfast. A Somalian man who came here in 2019, came to Ireland in 2019 through family reunification nonsense. We'll touch based on family reunification shortly. So this Somalian migrant killed a young Irish woman in Belfast, and he fled to the south, but he's been apprehended now. And again, another example of diversity is our strength. That poor girl's dead now because of us opening our borders. Shame on the Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil and the regime in the north for opening Ireland's borders to the third world, and now we're quickly descending into, I don't know, a third world country. If you import the third world, you will become the third world. And I mentioned their family reunification. Like, did you know, right, that when a migrant comes to IPAS or a migrant comes to Ireland, when he's here a year, that he can apply for family reunification? That means he can apply to bring his parents, his brothers, his sisters, his cousins, his aunts, his uncles, his grandparents, friends, you name it, all to Ireland, and it's all paid for by you, the Irish taxpayer. So as bad as immigration is, it's actually going to get a lot worse through this bogus family reunification. This must end. We are quickly becoming a minority in our own country, and that's why I'm running in the general election in County Donegal. I need all the support I can get. If you want to put an end to this open borders, mass immigration, if you want a voice in the Dáil for the Indigenous Irish people, and if you're in Donegal, then vote for Niall McConnell, Independent, #1 in this up and coming general election. We do not have another 5 years to turn things around. The Irish very likely will be a minority by then, and when that happens, that's it, game over. Ireland is finished forever. So it's important to get out there, vote Niall McConnell, #1 Independent, in the up and coming general election in County Donegal. Now we're travelling south to Cork for this brutal story. Michael Carohi, I'm not pronouncing his name, has been sentenced to 11 years. A migrant brutally attacked and raped a young Irish girl when she was a night out. He's just been sentenced to 11 years, and the poor girl was on a night out. She was dragged into a woodlands or the woods, raped. She managed to escape. She was completely covered in scratches and cuts and whatnot. She was found in a disbanded house and was almost dead. Was found in a hyperthermic state, I believe is what they said. So this girl's lucky to be alive. But you know, this girl's life has changed forever, and again, this is another example of diversity is not our strength. We must close the borders. We must have an audit of who's here and carry out mass deportations. We cannot be afraid to say this anymore. We have to look after our own people. Do not be afraid to be called names. So what if they call you names? Would you rather be called a mean name or lose your country forever? A country that your ancestors fought and died for, who gave everything for their future children, our generation. Are we just going to hand it over? Are our future generations not going to experience the wonderful Ireland that we have? Ireland is changing immensely right now, and we're living through an incredible period of time. But if we don't stand up and fight for what we have, it'll be taken away from us forever. So it's important to vote for Nationalists in the up and coming general election. I will be throwing my hat in the ring for County Donegal. I'm an independent, I'm a sheep farmer. I don't have the resources that the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin do. They're funded by the state. I'm not funded by the state. I rely on you, the listeners, to support my campaign. I need posters, I need leaflets, I need an election leaflet dropped to every single household in my constituency. I need advertising. This costs money. So I need your support. If you want to help my campaign, if you want to support me, scroll down below this video, chip into my election fundraiser, and chip in €10. If you can chip in more, I'd be very, very grateful, alright? I'm going to leave it there. Make sure you share all these videos with all your friends and family. It's essential that you do so. RTE will not be talking about this, and the mainstream media will refuse to talk about this. So it's important that you share this to your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. Share it everywhere. And if you don't follow me already, follow me for daily updates about what's happening in Ireland. We live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 PM. So make sure you tune into our live streams as well. I'm going to leave it there, everybody. God bless you all. Aaron Gobra.